What's going on, Marvel fans? It's your boy Infamous, and today we're talking about Marvel Avengers, talking about the actual PlayStation blog that went up a couple days ago by Felipe Theron, who actually is the Warzone director and answered tons of questions on Reddit already. But if you guys are ready to dive into the information, man, don't forget to like up the video, share the video out, and today we're talking about Warzone missions, the war table, and character customization. If you guys are ready, let's dive in. Alright, so we're going to kick it off. I have everything highlighted that I found the most important. First, talking about war tables. So, the war table is going to be accessed via Outpost, Quinjets, and the bridge of the Chimera helicarrier. So, it's going to be pretty much a lot of different places. The helicarrier becomes your main base and will be repaired and upgraded over time as you play the story in different Warzone missions. Also, this will be a spot where you can get extra gear. It will store extra gear, find the fabrication machine so you can turn more blueprints into outfits, cosmetics, and other things as well. Not only that, but Phil went to talk about how the hero missions and Warzone missions will be a little bit different. Talking about how the Warzone missions will be expensive, explorable, and will have tons of side content which will conceal cash and uncover different bounties by defeating enemies, taking over aim depots, and more. And I think that's pretty dang on cool because, of course, with the actual story mode missions, the hero missions, they're going to be focused and have great cinematics compared to the Warzone missions. They're going to be more like mission based, which we kind of all expected. They also say here that each Warzone mission will display the difficulty and suggested power level before launching, so that way you know ahead of time if you're going to be the proper level, over leveled, or even under level for a certain mission. It even goes on to say that the higher the challenge, the bigger the reward. So once you select a Warzone mission, you'll board the Quinjet, you get a cool little cinematic which will actually go ahead and activate matchmaking, which, as we know right now, and it has been confirmed, that if it is just you and one friend playing, the other two characters will be AI people. So that's pretty dang on cool that you can play with just two of them, and they kind of explain that here. They say you will be able to choose from AI companions whom you've reassembled. Unless the narrative prescribes a specific team composition, you will reflect those skills and gears you previously equipped with them. So unless a mission is something that really requires just characters that are not like Hulk based, not for smashing, then definitely you're gonna have characters who are gonna be like your Black Widow, your Captain America, your Iron Man, and maybe even Thor. Now, within the same bit of information, they talk about the different war mission types, and I'll kind of go into a simple detail about what the actual different mission types are going to be. Now, of course, you're going to have your iconic missions, which are going to be something similar to your actual hero missions, and they say here, we have Warzone missions crafted as a unique hero story, which involves the story of a specific Avenger and provides context of how they dealt with the fallout after A-Day and possibly what happens after the story ends. Kind of touching on things like how does Tony feel about AIM repurposing his tech for their own needs, and also the ramifications of how Hulk feels after he kind of been the Hulk for a while and, you know, looking at AIM and what they've done. Not to mention you get iconic outfits and gear that also weighs the chain of every iconic mission. Now you're also going to have faction missions, which are pretty cool as well. Talking about, in addition to reassembling the Avengers, players will be rebuilding outposts for other allies. S.H.I.E.L.D. suffered greatly after disbanding of the Avengers, and the Resistance did form. So you have faction missions kind of building up the Resistance and kind of getting their team all set up and ready to go. You've seen a couple of those characters within the actual war table stream, and those characters are pretty cool because they do involve some of the Inhuman type characters. The next one is going to be drop zones, and drop zones are short missions with a single objective, such as defending allies or sabotaging an AIM structure. So really simple. Then of course you'll have vaults. Vaults are explorable spaces that take some leg work to uncover. So this is going to be the great side of the exploration for Marvel Avengers. They said to access the vault, you first locate the coordinates of the hidden shield caches around the world. Once you've found the entrance, you must fight your way inside and breach the vault before you reap the rewards. So that's pretty cool as well. You're also going to have the hive mode. Hives are AIM strongholds that you pretty much need to take down and uncover what they have inside and disable the AIM defenses. And lastly, you're going to have villain sector, which is pretty simple overall. You're going to be essentially doing a mission and then fighting a boss battle at the end with a specific character. So I think that's all really cool, and they did touch on some character customization, which we're about to dive into as well. Now, during the PlayStation blog event, Felipe also talked about how character customization, playing through the Reassemble campaign and the Warzone missions, they will actually reward you with an array of different items, gear, resource, artifacts, and cosmetics. Warzone are a great place to play your way by showing off cosmetics and switching up your gear to show different loadouts. While maintaining the core DNA of each hero is important, we wanted to ensure that you could actually tailor the game to play the way you want to play. So that's actually really cool that you get to have your own version of Iron Man. My version of Iron Man is going to be pretty different from your version of Iron Man. And of course, I think there'll be some really cool ideas with like great builds to use for certain missions and stuff like that. There's also the skills category talking about as you gain experience, your hero will increase level and unlock new specific character skills. Now, of course, as you play, you can equip things like Iron Man's iconic repulsors, mini rockets, or lasers to take down different heroes. And we've seen that because they do have a skill tree, which hopefully I can show a picture of or a clip of and show you kind of what that looks like. As Hulk has different moves that you can select from, kind of giving him a different, more tankier, or even if it's like a simple, you know, kind of AoE style Hulk, you can have those different versions of that character. In the same article, Phil also talked about the rewards and how we're going to get different things like those gears, those resources, those artifacts, and cosmetics. Now again, the biggest thing with gear that they wanted to kind of specify was, as you would expect, gear are gameplay items equipped across 7 different slots to enhance your hero's abilities. So you're going to have different slots to kind of equip those into. Now of course, what resources you're going to have such things like Uduru, which essentially is just a type of material that you're going to get to create different gear. You're going to have artifacts, which comes into, you know, 2 different flavors that they kind of specialize it. So that's really awesome. And of course, you're going to have standard cosmetics, which will also be great for your actual character icon, as well as your character who you're kind of customizing, like your Iron Man, your Hulk. But again, you can customize your player card, which is always fantastic. And last but not least, we're going to be talking about the perks and attributes. And these are some special abilities that come with gear and artifacts that are tailored to encourage specific playstyles for your hero. So they give a good example of this by simply saying, for, you know, example here, certain perks apply gamma or cosmic damage to your attacks, which combined can actually give you a better set of perks and attributes for your playstyle. We created brand new gear to help identify builds like Stark Tech for ranged ability augments and Shield for defensive play. So again, you're going to have a lot of things playing into your playstyle, how you really want your character to play. Do you want a tankier kind of defensive Iron Man, or do you want a speed go in and take him down Iron Man? You have so many different ways that you can play with all your different Marvel Avengers characters. Again, I want to say thank you, Felipe Theron, for giving all this information out to PlayStation and then answering so many great questions to us on the actual Reddit page. It was absolutely amazing. But what did you guys think in the comments down below, man? Have you guys like really been happy about the game? I know a lot of people have actually been really excited about the game since the War Table stream, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm purely excited. I cannot wait to dive into this game myself. If you guys are new to the channel, of course, we are covering everything Marvel Avengers here on the channel. So make sure you guys do subscribe, like the video, and share the video so other people can see it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. This has been your boy Infamous, and I am out.